Football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Steelers quarterback. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Steelers remain undefeated. They are now 9-0 with yet another victory. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is the Bears quarterback. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. The Bears win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the New York Giants. And this is the visitors' running back. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Giants win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Visiting sideline to look at the head coach of the 49ers. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. And on the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
And he doesn't shy away from that spotlight. You can't in this league. If you're an NFL quarterback, all eyes are looking at you. When your team needs you at a crucial spot or down-to-the-wire contest, you've got to be the one who's got that steady hand to drive your team to success.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Sending him on the dime. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to the well again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
His first throw is an interception. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And leading them out to one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 49ers' 27-yard line.
Again, left side to Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Again, it's Gibson. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of
All right, here we go. Second
It's a
down.
loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 22-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Cut out left. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll air it out on 3rd. Caught by his back, Gibson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? And when you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
On first down, they'll run. You can do it on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the lines, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Throwing now off the play action. And a steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
3rd and long for him here. And no look in. That throw falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Punt taken at midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. The Steelers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
On first down, it's Gibson. And they're going to be set just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. He connects downfield. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their early lead to 9. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers go up 10-zip here in the first. kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Blue check.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Blowing back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready. 52. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We started a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Running right side. And first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Blue 32.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Looking in the air here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Shoves one away. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
From the gun on 3rd down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly. Get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The 49ers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they'd take a repeat of everything except that final play. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. Yeah.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Let's go. Ready, 38.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down. On now comes their punter. Starts his return from the 23. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. First down now, ball at the 33. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 from the 43. They give it to him again. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
After 60.
They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A give now from the gun. Oh, he loses the football. Picked up by the 49ers. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. I'll throw it. Throw is caught. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 16-point ball game. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one's kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
49ers nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And things start to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. 49ers to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Yellow, 22.
Pass play now. Here's loses it on the hit. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
97.
Back to throw. He's able to hit Felton. This is Combs. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Offense to the line. Second down.
Ready.
Pass play coming here. Setting up the running back screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Screen here for Smith. Escapes the defender. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Here we go.
And he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
50, green.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, 49ers.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gets him on the in route. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
Come on, set. Ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll work against the blitz. That one's complete, right side. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half.
Riker is lining up for the extra point.
Riker there to tack on the extra point. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10.
17. 49ers 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Line up the design keeper. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
19 Tiger.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. And drawn up for him. So it's not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line to gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll run here. Gibson. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys have great anticipation and that
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
49ers 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the 49ers on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down San Francisco.
Check right.
Completed over the middle. Steelers have it, headed the other way. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49ers first down.
Throwing now off the play action. He's got a man left. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Sticking to the air here. Interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Past midfield to the 45. Inside the 25. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
One splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Now the run here from the gun. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Back to throw now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Here we go. 50, green.
They'll call his own number. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally. But really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Quick, yellow.
First down, 49ers.
Here we go, set. 52, book.
Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Let's go now. Red, set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Come on, ready.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
45, white. Ready.
4th down, pass coming. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
Set, hut.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2. They give it to the back of his own read. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Will Reichard to
Here's
kick
Reichard
off.
set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
And the Steelers first down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Catch made by Mitchell. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Check right.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Ready? 52 blue.
Third down from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game.
Delay of game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The task gets tougher as they set up on fourth down.
60 red.
Desperation time here. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it. And it cost them the possession.
The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. On first down, let's start with Gibson. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
46-yard line.
Second and 10, back to throw. Caught by Mitchell, middle of the field. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. To the air on third and long. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. Oh, it's the screen, pass complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On first down, it's Gibson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Here we go, set.
Pass play on first and 10. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
60 Eagles.
From the red zone on first. Brought in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 38, 49ers 13.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Check pitch.
On first down, they'll run. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for first and 10.
Opposite. Green.
Keeps it on the option here. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Set punt. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
All in left side. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers make it an 18-point game. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. Oh, the 49ers are saying they have it. It looks like they do. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
Working quickly here.
Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Set. 45. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Steelers have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
23-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Another carry for him. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers ready to move to a perfect 10-0. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
Throw here, 3rd down. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts at the 3. Jukes away from 1. This makes it up to the 25. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Intended target was his running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's
3rd and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. Foot. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Finds a man right side. Still has some space inside the 35. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
I swear to God, cover 3, cover 2, and mug are fucking terrible in this game. They're fucking dog shit. There's so many holes in those defense. I'm just gonna start fucking playing only cover 1. That's all. That's the only thing that works in this game. Cover 1, cover 6 is do okay.
Make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times
Cover 2 and fucking cover 3. There's just nothing but holes in the defenses.
a lot of those guys,
And the mug, you just run right up the middle. They're terrible.
Well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Will Reichard to kick off.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets in the first, and they can run this clock out. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.